What's going on, YouTube? We're gonna take a little break from the Challenger project over there and give the old beater a little bit of loving. Ordered a couple parts for it. It's been needing for a while. We've got the both upper ball joints. As you can see, this has got severe camber. Also went ahead and fixed this issue. I've had this truck for over a year, and my turn signal switch has no detent to stay in place, so I'll just be driving down the road and then it'll just drop down and my left turn signal will stay on. It's pretty annoying. That's a new part there. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some other little things on it just to make it better to drive. All right, to do this blinker switch deal, you need a few tools. You need a steering wheel puller. This nut here is a 13/16. My horn has already been deleted, so I don't have to worry about taking that off. Go ahead and get that nut off of there. And then you can just let that hang, or no, you have to take your wire off there. Get that out of the way. Then you can get your steering wheel puller on there. Get the steering wheel pulled. Also need a Phillips or whatever you have holding this piece of the dash on there. You get these 4 screws out of there. I'm gonna go get this steering wheel puller and get this steering wheel pulled, and I'll get you back in here. All right, now that you have your steering wheel pulled, you'll see how it works in here. As you can see, this little notch and that little notch is what's gonna catch right there. See how it tries to catch? But as the plastic's old and pretty weak, it's not holding that. So, also, since you have this off, you can go ahead and trace your wire back and unhook it. Mine was up in here. There's a little tab right there. You'll have to pry up on, let me see if I can get you in there. This connector right there. As you can see, that thing that's sticking up right there, that's what holds it on. Mine was pretty weak and it just broke, so yeah. Oh well, what do you do? Then you're gonna come in here, take your flathead, get that off, pull your turn signal stick out of there, and then these 3 screws in here is 1, 2, 3. Take those 3 off, and it should be able to just come out. And then you have to feed your wire loom through the steering column. All right, got the old one out and the new one slid in there. Now these can be a little tricky sometimes to slide through the steering column, especially with this other wire harness sticking in there. So you can just try and just jam it up and down in there, or you can try sticking a long screwdriver carefully and guiding them down. Don't forget, this has little tangs on there for your turn signal switch, and they go in the back side of this. Just make sure you get that lined up when you're putting your screw back in. Don't forget your little backing plate there. I think it goes like that, something like that. It's important to help the plastic's pretty brittle or weak, so you know it needs a little something to sandwich it in there. And then basically just do reverse taking it apart, and you'll have it back together. Well, got her all back together. Nice. Actually stays in place. That'll be much nicer. I don't have to sit in here, hold it with my finger up. Just hoping my turn signal won't come on. Just driving down the highway, that'll be nice. If you guys go to order these for the parts store, I think they're like, I don't know, 55, 60 bucks. Go ahead and save yourself a few dollars and go on Rock Auto. I think I got this new one for like, I don't know, like 22 bucks, something like that. Super cheap. Only thing is you got to pay for shipping with Rock Auto, which is usually only like 8 to 10 bucks, so you can save a few dollars there. That goes with like any part for these old trucks. If you got the time, like to wait like a week or so for your part to come in, just go ahead and get it on Rock Auto. Save yourself a lot of money. On to the next order of business, these ball joints. Make sure you don't do like me and use a jack stand in there. Just pretend I have one in there for now. But these ball joints, they're a little unique because they're a threaded in design. Mopar used these a lot in like the 70s and 80s. Do yourself a favor if you got a couple Mopars from that era, get you this kit here. It was like 35 bucks. These ball joints have a four-sided, I don't know, almost like a nut. And good luck trying to get them off with a crescent wrench. Trust me, I've tried and they don't work very well. Just get these sockets. They'll fit right on there. Work pretty good. I think there's like a, let's get this cotter pin out. I think it's like a 7/8, 15/16 nut or something. And you just whack it out of there. Put your impact on that socket and whiz her out of there. Don't worry about the power steering gearbox leak, the transmission leak, the engine oil leak. You know, just don't worry about that. Just worry about that later, all right? Or this severely worn brake rotors. Those can be fixed later. Right now, we're just gonna worry about the ball joints. You know, got both the ball joints put in there. Also did a couple of little things on there, but needed some new header collector gaskets. Goats! Quiet down, trying to do a YouTube video. Also tried to fix a couple of leaks that was underneath there, but you know, if it's leaking, then it must have fluid, right? If you like these videos, give it a thumbs up. Hit that bell notification button. Like and subscribe, and don't miss this burnout. It's going to be right here.